Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. Oh, yes, the challenge continues. The best residential real estate projects in the world. Today, let me know what you think in the comment section down below about Larimar City and Resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic area, sitting high on a cliff, 100 meters high, and then the fun begins. Let me lay a few things out for you. It's going to take a few years, but 3 kilometers of boardwalk, pools, restaurants, pubs, bar, beach club, or clubs, levels to all of this. It's exciting, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, please share the videos because this is no credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry for real estate investing. That's right, you've seen the challenge so far. You saw TRX Exchange, 600,000, 800,000, $1,000,000. You've seen LN Icon, also 500,000, 700,000, 800,000. LN Icon is in Greece. Athens, Greece. TRX Exchange is in Kuala Lumpur. So once again, think about opportunities. They knock. So what am I going to show you right now? We're going to go to one of the reasons why you want to invest in the Dominican Republic. This is it right here that you see on the screen. Smashing records on tourism. This is the record, 6.2 million visitors through July. This is 2020, January 1 through July 31st, 2023, 6.2 million visitors. But in the month of July, 792,981 visitors by air. 60% of all of the arrivals land at one airport. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic International Airport. And I will just go over this real briefly here because this is awesome. Now, if you think they're setting records this year, wait until next year. Wait until these mega projects come online. Guess what else? I'm going to give you a preview right now. Real shortly, I'm going to play a video so you can understand the magnitude. Delivery 2025. December 2025 is delivery of the first phase. We'll get into that and much more here. But again, this is Larimar City and Resort, one of the best residential real estate investments in the world. You let me know. There's going to be a casino. Just to give you a preview, Arenas Group has signed an agreement where they are going to manage or run or maybe even build the casino. I don't know the relationship exactly, but you can do your own due diligence about that. You can see they already have some casinos. All you have to do is go to the arenasgrupo.com. All right? And you can get there and check these out. But these are the ones they have. Spain, Mexico, they're expanding. Now, the project itself, look at this. This is levels, ladies and gentlemen. You have to understand, with just seeing the picture, you don't understand the magnitude. This is where there's going to be towers. All the towers in the renderings look the same, but they are not going to be all the same. They are going to create different sections of this project. The towers themselves are going to be different. So like right now, the prime towers are like the ones you see here in all of the buildings. But they have something called Horizon View, which is a U-shaped building where everybody has cliff, city views, and guess what you see on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen? Ocean. That's right. Even though it's 5, 6, 7 miles from the ocean, because you're so high, you can see the ocean from this distance. And imagine being on the front overlooking this boardwalk. Now, the levels that I'm talking about, a lot of people may not understand because this is on a lower level. Up here is another level. Down at the lower level, these man-made beaches, the pools, the cabanas, the tiki bars, all of this are going to be beach clubs where people who do not live there can pay to come into the beach club. The owners who live there are on the second level. That's where your beach club is if you are an owner, meaning a condo or villa owner. You come here. The public can only stay on their level. As an owner, you can come down to the beach club level, no additional cost. This is included with your HOAs and the owner's level. You can go on 2 levels. The 5-star hotels, they have their own pools, security, and their own usage as well. So the levels down here on the bottom that you cannot see right now are going to be shops, restaurants, pubs, bars underneath, and they will lease the space. So again, if you're a business, you may want to stay tuned because you can place your business underneath here. You cannot own these slots. It can only be leased because Larimar City wants to control what type of businesses are able to move in there. They want some standards. Now that you know there's levels, just keep in mind, the first phase is going to have 0.6 of it finished, along with the prime towers, along with Horizon View number 1. And there's also a city, so we're not going to miss out on that because outside of the gates, that's right, it's secure gates, outside of the gates is a mini downtown area city. Notice the Larimar City part. They're going to have a mall. They're going to have restaurants. They're going to have nightclubs. That's where the casino's going to be. All right? And shopping zones. So, again, this video that I'm going to play, you're going to have to pay very close attention to it all. The only smart city in Punta Cana, it may be right now, but on delivery in about 2.5 years of the first phase, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some other smart city projects, probably smaller, but still. Remember, some things that aren't going to be mentioned in the video is going to be transportation. As an owner, as a guest, this is invaluable. Transportation to and from the airport, invaluable. Transportation to downtown Punta Cana, invaluable. Transportation to the beaches, invaluable. Now you can get around without having to do a rent-a-car, without doing Uber. That is an added bonus. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Can you imagine 3 kilometers of water, pools, all of this fun activity? And not only that, back in the back, remember this is going to be secure gated, and then the owners in the back have a sports complex. They have also more lakes, pools, soccer fields, all kind of places that you can relax. Wellness and fitness centers and supermarket is going to be in the back. Mini marts, pharmacy, and other things are going to be back here that you can use. And I will go over some of the reasons why you want to invest. Here it is. Artificial beach, 100 meters high, unique in the world. That's right. I've been looking. I have not found anything like this. Yes, I have found something that's on cliffs, but I have not found anything that has 2.5 to 3 kilometers of Man-made beaches, pools, restaurant, bars, nightclubs, pubs, wellness and fitness centers. I've never seen that anywhere. And you can walk that whole way. That is incredible. The only smart city, yes, right now. Everything you need in one place is true. Wide price range. Can you believe you can buy a one-bedroom here for $94,000? A two-bedroom around $150,000 in the prime towers. And if you want a larger two-bedroom unit, or in fact three-bedroom unit, you can move over to the Horizon View. And can you believe you can get a two-bedroom unit for $223,000? That's right. And just remember, if you get in early, you will be able to get a unit that is floors high, where you can actually see from your unit the boardwalk and part of the ocean on the horizon. On Horizon View, every unit starting from the second floor and up will have a view on the horizon of the ocean, because they will not have a hotel in front. Regardless of what you see in the renderings, they have changed it. No hotel in front of the horizon. There is a hotel in front of the prime. All right. Privileged location, few minutes from the airport. Golf, 18-hole golf course, and a country club. That's right. They're selling lots right now for $105,000. That gets you a membership is included into the country club. The memberships are going to start off allegedly around $5,000 or $7,500. Something tells me by the time this is built, those membership fees will be a lot higher. So if you're thinking about building your own unit, you can. $105,000 for a lot on the golf course, and you get to pick the developer and how you're going to build your unit. Of course, you're going to have to get approval from the architect committee. I'm pretty sure they're going to have that. Now, futuristic and modern spaces, you can see what's scrolling down below. Quality, luxury, ecological, cutting edge. So this is why I had to mention a few things. Look at this right here. This right here is on the boardwalk. You can see the stores are going to be underneath here on that first level. And again, you're going to be paying to get down here if you don't own it. Larimar, this is going to be considered a beach club. People are going to come hang here because from what I understand, from the boardwalk, even the lower level here, you can see the city. You can see on the horizon the ocean. So it's just nice, airy, beautiful views. That is worth its weight in gold. Now, without further ado, I'm going to play about a 5-minute video so you guys can understand the scope of exactly what they are planning. And this is not all. That's why I had to tell you some of these things. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you thought after that. If you want to buy at this location, then I suggest you go down below in the description, show more, and contact Gwen. He is the realtor that handles this. And remember to remind them, you're from the SSN Nation. Eric told you to come over there. Stop struggling now. They told me to come over here and get my unit reserved. 10% down, ladies and gentlemen. No credit check, no qualifying, no barriers to entry, and monthly payments at 0% if you're not familiar with pre-construction projects. You have no interest, but you will need to put 10% down. It's $1,000 or $2,000 to reserve, and then you're going to pay 40% during the next 2 years to 2.5 years. I don't know if that's 26 months, 25 months, but anyhow, that's the schedule if you want to be on the first phase that they want delivery September 2025, but let's face facts. I think it will be December or January when the delivery will happen, or possibly February of 2026. But nonetheless, you are going to win, ladies and gentlemen, because you're able to buy at these first phase prices. And just to remind you, prices go up every 3 months, 2.5%. So it went up last in July. So that's July, August, September. So that means that prices are going to increase in October 1st, 2.5% higher. And also, if you're on a floors up, it could cost you more. So just keep that in mind. You're already going to have built-in equity because they are going to increase the prices at least 2.5% every 3 months. You already know that as well. Now that you know that, we had to get your appetite wet, right? So let's get back to what you saw in the video. was incredible, was it not? Let me know what you guys think down below in the description. All right. Now, here's Prime Towers. This is the boulevard, is what they call the boulevard. All right. So some may think that out front, I call out front the boardwalk. Here's the boulevard. So if you're in like Tower 3, then they would say boardwalk, or I should say boulevard, and you can see through the buildings to what I call the boardwalk if you're up front or on the side. If you're on the back side, who knows? Now, this basketball court, yes, you see it in this rendering, but this does not show normally on their other renderings. So they have so much room back here that they could do anything. Like you see these this little pool area or splash pad area, I'm not sure, a fountain area, but they're seating areas, co-working spaces is what I'll call it. Here's what we're talking about. Prime Towers is here. This is the configuration. It's pretty simple. There's a pool and little pergolas, barbecue grills in between all 4 buildings. When you're in the Prime Tower section, every building, every 4 building cluster has its own pool. That is outstanding as well, just so you know. Now, here we go. I'll just show you some of renderings so you could prepare your unit like this, because they do have furniture packages. I don't know if it's going to include the wall, how they have it, where it looks like a bar and a bookcase all in one. I don't know about all that, but this just gives you an idea. This is the pool area, and all 4 buildings as a cluster gets a pool area with loungers, with the cabanas, the rooms themselves. You have white line. That's included. If you're not familiar with what white line means with your condo, that means the fridge, the range, the extractor or the hood. All right, those are included. Washer and dryer, I believe, is included as well. But down below in the description, you can get to the brochure to check it out yourself. All right. Once again, seating areas. You have your own little lake area. This is the penthouse unit that's 2 levels, and they are cheap right now. $324,000, $346,000, $360,000, $380,000, depending on which tower, which side of the building you're on. But it's 2 levels, and the terrace is 900 square feet to 1,100 square feet, depending on which unit type you choose. That is huge, ladies and gentlemen. It's outstanding, right? This gives you an idea of what we're talking about with that penthouse unit, and these are going to be very valuable once they build these, in my opinion. All right. Now, this just gives you some more renderings, and we're back at it. I want to point out, did you notice the college, university? Did you notice the medical care center out back? Did you know the sports complex? They're also going to have a spa and gym, of course, that we talked about. Restaurants and shopping malls. Did you guys miss that? Hopefully you didn't. Here goes some more. This is Horizon View that I was mentioning. Notice in the renderings, when these first came out, they were going to have a hotel out front. They now have cleared the hotel. The first floor, you can see a pool here. If you want something on the first floor, it's a swim up. This is going to be the jewel of Larimar City and Resort. Horizon View has 2 buildings. Horizon View 1, that's going to be in part of the first phase. Horizon View 2 is not going to be part of the first phase, but they did say. So that means anybody on the 2nd level on up can see on the horizon. And, of course, over the city and into the horizon, which is cool. Now, remember, if these beach clubs are down below the first one where people have to pay that don't live there, remember the 2nd level means they at least had to go 12 to 15 feet higher. So you're going to be 12 to 15 feet higher than that, maybe. So by the time they put a foundation in here and everything, you're on the 2nd floor. You could be like 20, 30 feet higher than the actual area that shows where the beach club is at the bottom. So keep that in mind. Now, once again, here is right next to Prime is here. That's the U shape that I was referring to. And notice they have, it's spectacular. It's stunning, right? Look at this space, this terrace space. The unit that's second, third, fourth floor, your terraces are going to be bigger because the building starts retracting a little bit, so the terraces get a little bit smaller. Now, these prices range $223,000. I'll actually play a little video so I can show you that as well. So don't go anywhere. Hopefully you're writing this down because there's more to this than meets the eye. Look at this, the pools, the children's playground area, the children's pool areas, the spa, all within your complex. And they said this is going to be jeweled. This is one of the penthouse renderings, which is, I mean, this thing is so huge. It's ridiculous. 1,000, 1,100 square feet terrace spaces at Horizon is kind of crazy. 900 square feet. I mean, that's incredible. And they're also talking about, notice the sitting areas here. This is pretty spectacular. And I don't know what to tell you. You guys tell me. What do you think about it? Let me know what you think about it. We're not going to get into price ranges as far as rentals abilities, but remember, they're going to have their own rental management. If you want to do short-term rentals, meaning week to week or every couple weeks, you're under short-term rental rules. That means you're going to be with management. The good news is you can have your own management company handle it as long as it's approved by Larimar City. Or if you're doing 6-month rentals or longer, you don't have to go through Punta Cana, Larimar City management approval. All right. So as long as you do long term, 6 months or more, then you can have anybody manage that. But if you're doing short term rentals under 6 months, then you have to be approved. Either your management company has to be approved by Larimar City or you go through Larimar City. It's that simple. Now, who's the developer? Claire HP. They are actually on the Spain stock market. They build structures around the world, just so you know. They're actually building River Island structure over at Atlantida. They're building the structure at Wave Garden in Cap Cana. And I'm missing one other one, but that's what they're helping with. And Noval is doing the one Atlantida. I wanted to say Atlantida, but Oceana. All right. I think they're doing something at Atlantida, but scratch that. I don't know if it's River Island, but they're helping with something at Atlantida. They're doing the structure for Oceana. And I wish I had a picture of that because they actually had 2 cranes. They actually had 2 or 3 cement trucks. So they're laying it down fast. Unlike most projects that only have 1 cement truck and no cranes. I mean, this is incredible what I saw for Oceana. So they're making short work of Oceana. It might even probably be done by the end of this year, the way they're doing the structures anyhow. All right. So that's it in a nutshell for that. But now I'm going to show you some more. We're not done. We're going to show you some more, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get a picture up right here. This is renderings. You can see the levels because this is more like 3D. So you can see this is part of what people are going to pay for to come hang out. Beach clubs. They're building it. This is not somebody else building the pools and the lagoon area. Claire HP in a car. They're the ones handling the building of this. All right, because a lot of people have asked, hey, is this Crystal Lagoons or whatever? No, it's not Crystal Lagoons. They're not the only people that know how to build pools, all right, or lagoons. All right, it's that simple. Big pools, anybody can actually build them. The technology for filtration and all that, which technology is available, so they're going to handle it themselves. Now I wanted to show you that, and then I'm going to play this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what did you think about that? Gives you an extra idea on what's happening around there, right? Golf, 18 holes, country club, memberships, driving range, sports complex is going to have the driving range for golf, soccer, basketball courts, tennis courts. I don't know whatever else is going to be out there, but it's a sports complex, right? Now, I'm going to give you a rumor that I have not confirmed, but Larimar City, one of their brokers, they put this out there. Now, remember, these guys, or you don't know, these guys went down to Colombia into one of the travel tourism shows. So I had to ask, so you guys are going to have to stay tuned and come back when we have some of the development team, a person will be on to explain more about the updates coming. But one of the updates that could be coming, they started talking about ATP tennis. ATP tennis tour presently resides in Santo Domingo at the La Bocha, I believe is how you pronounce it, club. If you're going to host ATP and professionals, that means that you have to have more than one or two courts. Your courts have to be pretty nice. Your facilities are going to have to be pretty nice. It's not like you can just have 2 or 3 tennis courts without having locker rooms, showers. I mean, there has to be something near the tennis facility unless these guys are going to be walking from a clubhouse that's at the golf course. I don't know how they're going to do this, but they're saying that they're going to have ATP tennis. They're going to have ATP professional instructors. That would mean 6, 7, 8 courts, at least if you're going professional. They haven't announced this, so I'm just going to call it a rumor because I had to hit them up and say, hey, man, I know about ATP tennis. You just can't have 1 or 2 courts out there talking about you're going to host an ATP event, whether it's the Challenger Series or not. If it's the higher level, then you damn sure can't have 2 or 3 courts. And you're going to have to build a court that can be used as the main event court. So this is going to be very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. But lessons, professionals, ATP tour, which means you're setting yourself up for other tour events, that is pretty major. So let's get into this right here. I'm going to show this video so you guys can find out a little bit more. right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think. There's so much to unpack. I have other videos that go over a little bit more about Larimar City. In fact, our June 15th live stream with Daniel Malky, who's part of the development team, along with our realtor Gwen, we were all three on a live stream to go over Larimar City and Resort project. So you can hear it directly from them. You don't have to take my word for this. This is going to be spectacular in my opinion. This also gives you something that there's nothing else like it in the world that I can find thus far. If you can find something like this, please put it down in the comments section, because we are looking for the best residential real estate investment opportunities in the world. And with all that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, but if you know you can invest with 10% down, no credit check, no qualifying at the present moment, and then after the end of 2 years to 2.5 years, you have delivery, either you pay full in cash or then you have to go down and get financing. That's what you can do. And again, nobody's holding you back, ladies and gentlemen. And you're buying assets that you can rent out or live there. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.